What is up, YouTube? It's been a long time since I've uploaded a video for you guys. A long time, probably too long. And I wanted to do a quick review of the Samson Q9X. So let's get right into it. I'm not going to waste any time here. So to give you a quick backstory, about a year and a half ago, I had the Samson Q9U when it first came out, which is the USB XLR capable output version of this microphone. And I wanted to give that probably like a 6 out of 10 in terms of audio quality. And the reason why that is because that mic was super muddy. I mean, extremely muddy. And no matter what I did to my equalizer, I could not make it sound good at all. And that's with the Go XLR Mini. So moving on, I got the SHURE SM7B. I had that for almost a year. And then I decided to give that to somebody else. And once I sent that mic to her, I was like, dang, I don't know what to get now because there's so many different options. And I was stuck between getting another SHURE SM7B and the Audio Technica BP40. Now, by no means am I an audio guy, audio technician, audio specialist. So I have pretty much no answers to any of the questions that you may have. Now, but I do hope that you find this video informative. I was not sponsored by Samson. I'm not sponsored by anybody. This is just I'm a gamer, streamer, very part-time, very small, giving you a 100% honest review on this microphone if you're looking for a budget microphone. This, I would give a 9.5 out of 10. And very briefly going into why. The pros, very well built, extremely good quality. It looked great. I mean, there's plenty of reviews out there going over the build quality and giving you a closer look and blah, 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 blah. The audio, I think, is way brighter and way more full and still a little muddier, but I like that personally compared to the SHURE SM7B. The SHURE SM7B, I couldn't justify spending another $400, $500 on. At the time of me buying my SHURE, it was $500, and then the price dropped because of the SHURE SM7DB coming out, which is now $500. So I was looking at both of those options as a going back to SHURE, and then the other microphone I was looking at was the Audio Technica BP40, which is like that super hyper cardioid mic. And again, I'm not a technician, so I've done my research and I know a little bit about that stuff, but I didn't want to break the bank. So I was like, you know what? Let me do more research. And I came across that Samson had released just the XLR version of the Q9U. And I was like, whoa, you know what? Let me do some research on it. And there's only like 25 videos on this microphone. There's not a lot of reviews, both on TikTok as well as on YouTube. And so after some research and, finding out more, learning more about my mixer that I use, which is my Go XLR Mini, I pulled the trigger on it. It was on sale. It usually retailed for, I believe, like $129. Which is still cheaper than the Samson Q9U. But keep in mind, you have to get an interface, which is, for me, my Go XLR Mini, excuse me, and a cable. So it was on sale on Amazon for $99. So $105 tax, shipping, blah, blah. So awesome. It came in the next day, came in 2 days ago, hooked it up, messed with the equalizer, wanted to get my gamer friends' reviews on it on inside the game as well as on stream, and everyone loved it. They think that it sounds brighter. It sounds better, actually, than my SHURE SM7B for my voice. Now, keep in mind, as you're looking for microphones, two things you want to keep in mind as streamers starting out or content creators: budget, budget, and quality, right? So what you pay for is what you get, and that stands true in our industry, okay? So with a $99 price tag, I was super kind of unsure about how this mic would react to my Mini Go XLR. And then after watching a video from, I believe his name is Kickstand or Kick Tripod Stand, I don't know, some guy who broke down what the equalizer is in each of these things, because again, I'm not an audio guy, it really helped me out a lot. And one thing I really love about this is the audio. Once I got rid of my compression and yada yada yada, it didn't sound as muddy. And again, it took a lot of equalizing for this microphone. It's not just plug and play and you're good to go. You have to really equalize this microphone to make it sound good for your voice. So that's probably a con for me, because if you're new to all this and you don't know what you're doing, like I am kind of to a degree with audio, it may not be the most ideal microphone right out of the box. Another con is the plosives. The plosives are insane on this thing. I have this thing angled at about a 45-degree angle, and I'm still hearing a lot of plosives. So Peter picked a pack of pipe. I don't know how to say it. Peter picked a piper packed blah blah blah. We're done. So anyway, you guys get the point. This is at an angle. So I'm talking straight forward as if I'm gaming and talking to my teammates or someone in the game. And then this is if I'm talking to my stream or my chat. Peter picked a pack of Piper's pickles. padding on the back. The plosives are super obvious, and I don't like using the windscreen personally because I think it just ruins the aesthetic of the microphone. So I have to sacrifice a little bit of plosives for the aesthetic. So overall, I would give this a 9.5 out of 10 for me confidently because of everything. More the positives just far outweigh the negatives, and that's for the price tag. Okay, for a $99, $120 microphone, it doesn't get any better than this, guys. Like, let's just keep it real. So if you're on a budget, you're just starting out, and you want something to grow with, but also look professional, because the majority of us have our microphones on screen or on camera, I would definitely recommend this probably as your first go-to thing for a microphone around or under $100. Oh my god. And this is actually mounted to a Gator Frameworks broadcast boom arm, which I would rate that probably like a 4 out of 10, to be honest with you. So I may actually eventually switch over to the Elgato low profile just because of the way that my setup has changed over the last couple of years and how my wants and my needs are changing. I switched to mouse and keyboard, so the way I sit is different. So these are all things that you guys need to consider as you guys are getting your setup done, what input you're playing, how you want everything to look, how you want everything to sound. Just the best advice that I could give you. So real quickly, if you guys want my EQ settings for the Go XLR Mini, here you go. These are the settings that I have. And then this one right here, if you have the Mini, this 800 hertz is actually for your broadcast. So this one is like a super aggressive, like broadcasty sound. This one here is definitely more like thin, you know. So I have this set to -4, -5. I was actually had it set to -6, which a lot of people really liked, but I felt like it sounded super compressed to a degree. So I would go -4, -5 on that part if you have to go XLR Mini for this microphone. But again, that's gonna be depending on if you want the broadcast voice at all. Some people will just leave it at 0 because they don't want that broadcast voice. And then this right here, -6, actually, I'm gonna leave it on -6 for now. And then when I get back on later tonight for the video games, I'm gonna see how it sounds. But anyway, guys, if you have any questions in the comments, please drop those in there. I would love to see if I could help you in any way whatsoever. I hope you found this useful. I hope you found it quick and to the point. And I wanted to save you guys some time to hopefully convince you to at least try out the Samson Q9X, and to give you my thoughts on it without any BS. So anyway, guys, as always, stay happy, stay humble, stay healthy. I'll catch you guys on the next one.